Special family. Well, checking our fridge photos now. It is good morning to 2.5-year-old India from Balgownie in New South Wales. A big thank you to Mum and Dad Melinda and Ryan for your photo. And good morning to 14-month-old Ryan from Corwell in the ACT. A big thanks to parents Joe and Ben for that lovely snack. We'll be back with more of Today in a moment.
Sexy. Stunning. Twins. Join the search for the world's most beautiful identical twins. Body Doubles premieres tonight.
You probably know someone who has lupus, an autoimmune disease. Lupus causes inflammation, tissue and organ damage, fatigue and pain. The treatment is available. Help people live with lupus or any autoimmune disease. Contact the Lupus Association of Tasmania.
It's spring, and Terry from Roberts says it's the perfect time to tackle weeds and fertilise the garden. Premium home lawn seed in handy 2.5 kilo bags, $19.95. Yates Weed and Feed, $8.95. Dynamic Lifter Plant Food, $13.95. 10 kilo bags of Blood and Bone, $11.95. And Blitzum Snail and Slug Killer, $2.25. From the paddock to the backyard, Roberts is leading the way.
Baby. Now you can enhance your mind, body, spirit. Explore essential oils, meditation and massage. Interpret your dreams. Understand astrology. Learn about crystals, charms and guardian angels. Week by week, get everything you need, plus this unique collection box with issue 1. Mind, Body, Spirit at newsagents now for just $2.95.
Enjoy the tulips and experience Wynyard.
2 great locations, 1 great policy. Save a buck. Crammed with bargains and bric-a-brac, there's something for everyone. Be sure to call in Goldie Street, Wynyard.
The Table Cape Tulip Farm. Experience the beauty. Breathe the fresh air. And marvel at the spectacular colours. Open September 30th to October 20th.
Kickstart your outdoor projects this spring with Guns Mitre 10.
Great specials and guns low prices. Take a look at these.
The Hunter 7-piece steel setting, a low $3.99. Or how about the Lachlan 7-piece aluminium cushion setting, just $5.99. Complement your setting with this 4-burner barbecue with hood and trolley, now $1.99. And for extra space, try this standard blow mold table, just $64.99. Guns Mitre 10. Don't forget we'll beat a cheaper price by 10%. Catalogue out now.
You probably know someone who has lupus, an autoimmune disease. Lupus causes inflammation, tissue and organ damage, fatigue and pain. The treatment is available. Help people live with lupus or any autoimmune disease. Contact the Lupus Association of Tasmania.
19 half-hour news bulletins every weeknight nationwide. We're committed to local news. Win News. Weeknights at 6.
For the Wiggles! It hardly seems like a year ago we were there for the grand opening, but now it's turning 1, and we're going back to Wiggles World.
Get ready to wiggle.
The boys will be there with those crazy critters they hang out with as the Today Show comes live from Dreamworld on the Gold Coast as we celebrate the first anniversary of Wiggles World. Murray's here, Anthony's here, Greg's here. It's another Wiggly exclusive this Friday here on Today.
Wake up now!
That is going to be a lot of fun
Brilliant
on Friday.
Show. Yep.
Can't wait to see the Wiggles at Dreamworld.
Let's check today's news headlines now with Sharon.
Thank you, Carl. A senior Australian diplomat will have stern talks with the Prime Minister of the Solomon Islands today after Australia's High Commissioner was effectively kicked out of the country. Labor MPs have attacked leader Kim Beazley's plan to force immigrants and foreign tourists to sign a pledge to Australian values. They say the plan undermines the party's values. And close friends of Steve Irwin say the crocodile hunter would have been horrified by reports that fans are mutilating and killing stingrays as revenge for his death. And making a final check of the weather, a wet day expected in Brisbane and Cairns, possible showers for Adelaide, cloud increasing in Hobart, and a fine day for most other capital cities. Now, I know we've been mentioning the pork knuckles this morning, and Carl, I've got some lovely holiday snaps just for you, just to make you salivate. Have they got the pork knuckle?
No.
There it is.
Look
that
at
is a pork knuckle.
With a potato dumpling as well. Two
How
nonetheless.
huge are they?
That's ginormous,
But you think
Sharon.
that's big. That's the pork knee. That is a pork knee.
How much of that did you get through, Sharon?
Oh, you can only go through about a quarter of it, if that. But that's how they serve it. It's actually ham. No bread, no nothing. Bit of mustard on the
Just
side.
that.
Yeah.
What city are we in there?
That's Prague, and the knuckle came from Munich.
How do you do? I wonder how you do that pork knuckle because it's so tender.
It's double roasted, isn't it? They boil it,
They boil
then
it
roast
first, and then they roast it, and then they sprinkle it
Then
with
they roast
beer
it.
apparently at the end. That's
Yeah.
the
And
secret
A
ingredient.
ton of salt over it, don't they?
Yeah.
So how long do you boil it for?
A couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours, and then you put it in a very hot oven for about half an hour.
And what do you boil it in water or?
Stock, like a vegetable stock.
You have a full bottle.
I'm right into these pork knuckles now. I've never heard of them
I know.
before.
They're
Did you
great.
enjoy them? They are great. I mean, you can't get through them though. You can't possibly eat the whole lot. Or you probably did you?
I did eat a whole lot, yeah, several times. One day I had it for breakfast and dinner.
Is that where the expression knuckle sandwich comes from? Put it in the
Yes.
Not bad.
Yes, it is. Cameron, much happening in sport?
Not really.
No, I didn't think so.
Matty Rogers.
You're off to Wiggles World.
I'm going to Wiggles World on Friday. I'll be here tomorrow with all the latest movies.
Have a great day. Kerry Ann's in Vienna. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Welcome to Mornings and welcome to Vienna, one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and I think this is a very stylish way. Horse and carriage as we trot down the Graben, which is right in the centre of Vienna, very high end of town. Beautiful shops here. We've got lots of very elegant and stylish people. I tell you, the Viennese are just that, elegance and style. It is such a lovely, lovely city. There's so much to do here, and this is day 3 for us on Mornings, and I guess very often the city of Vienna is called the city of music, and here is my good friend David Whitehill. Good morning, David.
Carrie Ann, come on down.
I was just explaining it's often called the city of music.
Yes.
Because I'm stunned with the fact that here in Vienna alone there are 4 opera houses, I think 50 theatres and 100 museums, countless number of festivals.
Mozart is the name.
Oh yeah, and you're going to visit Mozart's house.
Yes, we get to visit Mozart's apartment later on, hopefully. So it'll be very, very good to see.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, driver.
And what a stylish way to enter, Carrie Ann.
It's so very, very cool. This is the Graben, as I said, very much cafe society here. But looking around here, you see beautiful architecture. Just one left and left again is a beautiful palace, the Imperial Palace.
It is.
Because in the old days, they were very attached to their royalty. Austria is now a republic, but at the end of the First World War, they exiled the monarchy. But in Vienna, the palaces here, which are now museums, they are now art galleries, just stunning. I tell you, they treated themselves quite well.
They did, and one of the things I suppose with Vienna as well, it's got a 2,000-year history, so as you walk down the streets you can just see it in the architecture, how it changes through the periods and what have you.
Well, it dates right back to Roman times, and for the next couple of hours we're going to learn a lot more about Vienna, a lot more about Austria. We get to do a lot, and this week I just can't figure out which day I'm loving better. It just gets better. As you know, we started Monday in Melk, the beautiful Abbey, then yesterday we were river cruising, today Vienna. Tomorrow we're going to take you, Australia, to Bratislava, which is part of Slovakia now. I had to hit the geography map for that one. And then on Friday we're going to finish up our European river cruising tour in Budapest, in Hungary. And this particular statue here, one of the clever things I think about the Viennese is you see very few pigeons. For big cities, this is unusual because they cover most of their statues, even the inside of their buildings, with this netting to really solve the pigeon problem.
And it does solve it as well. I don't think we've seen one pigeon the whole time we've been here in
there's
Vienna.
a few around, but at least they're not doing their thing on statues that are as beautiful as that. That was in fact erected in 1788 from memory, in terms of the plague, which happened just 10 years before that, the bubonic plague, the
An
Black
interesting
Plague.
thing
I'm
with that
glad
as
it's not
well,
happening now.
That killed nearly 100,000 people in Vienna alone. So in the 16th century, that would have been quite a population.
Indeed. Well, we have got so much on this Wednesday, the 13th of September, day 3 rather, of our scenic tours, private charter, and I tell you, it's a pretty cool way to see Europe. As I mentioned, you're seeing Mozart's apartment.
Yes.
I'm going to go and visit the beautiful Lippizan horses. They are truly magnificent. I can't wait to get up close and personal with them. We've got the Vienna Boys Choir. We're going to be making strudels, so there's so much to do. You stay with us. Ah yes, this is a very, very special place, Vienna. Famous chocolate cafes.
Harvey Norman offers you no deposit, no interest until 2010. That's 40 months to pay off your new lounge or dining suite, bedroom update or outdoor furniture. No deposit, no interest until 2010. Limited time only, now at Harvey Norman.
We've nearly reached the summit! Keep climbing!
Reaching the peak of good health is a great goal, and to make it a little easier, try swapping bread for Mountain Bread. Mountain Bread has no sugar and no yeast. There are many varieties, including Mountain Rice Bread and Mountain Oat Bread. So to make it easier to get to the peak of good health, get Mountain Bread. Available at your local supermarket or health food store. Mountain Bread. Look for the mountain on the pack.
See South Australia's brilliant blend of holiday packages. Consider 6-day highlights of South Australia, including accommodation and Barossa Valley, Hahndorf, Victor Harbour and Murray River. All this from just $690 per person. Phone 1800 677 683 for a brochure.
Dad, why did they build the Great Wall of China?
That was during a time of Emperor Nazi Goring, and it was to keep the rabbits out. It was too many rabbits in China.
Give your kids the right answers with broadband access from just $14.97 a month for the first 12 months for eligible customers. For details, call 13Pond or visit bigpond.com.
If your feet hurt, you buy new shoes. If you can't see properly, you get glasses. And if you can't hear as well as you'd like to, John M. King Hearing Aid Clinics can help. They can improve your hearing using the latest hearing aid technology, Senso from Widex. Senso takes weak sounds and makes them louder, and makes loud sounds more comfortable, making your world a nicer one in which to live. If you'd like some advice on improving your hearing, visit John M. King Hearing Aid Clinics.
If you're looking for superior style, excellent quality and great service, you'll find it at Vin Rees Menswear. For casual, formal and everything in between, Vin Rees have stylish menswear for every occasion. See us today, Stewart Street, Devonport.
Harvey Norman offers you no deposit, no interest until 2010. That's 40 months to pay off your new lounge or dining suite, bedroom update or outdoor furniture. No deposit, no interest until 2010. Limited time only, now at Harvey Norman.
A desperate housewife's $1 million addiction to the pokies.
You can lose up to $12,000 an hour.
Think it couldn't happen to you? Neither did she.
They have control over you.
Plus, how to make your child smarter at any age.
It's that use it or lose it time.
A current affair tonight.
America's hottest new attraction.
This is impressive.
And the crazy Kiwis will teach you to fly in 30 minutes.
It is awesome.
Getaway Thursday.
Welcome back to Mornings from beautiful Vienna.
It's like water for a chocolate. I got your love letter right here in my pocket.
It's mother versus mother-in-law. Competing to control every decision of their kids' wedding.
Oh my goodness.
Mothers in War premieres 7:30 tonight on Win.
The Magic Slicer is back at Chicken Feed. This 6-piece set slices, grates and shreds fruit and vegetables with the greatest of ease. The Magic Slicer is only $9.99. You get 3 stainless steel blades that give your meals a gourmet finish and save time too. The food holder makes your job safe and easy, and cleaning up is a breeze. You'll never want to slice, shred or grate with anything else. Get your Magic Food Slicer for only $9.99 in all Chicken Feed stores now.
If you're in the market for a fantastic new car, then switch to New Camry now. The intuitive New Camry comes with great new looks, a larger 2.4 litre 4-cylinder engine, plus outstanding fuel economy. Test drive this great new vehicle today, but only at Bruce Stevenson Toyota.
Nobody beats Aussie discount meats for value. Size of lamb $3.99 a kilo. Whole beef rumps $6.99 a kilo. Chicken drumsticks $1.99 a kilo. Barbecue sausages $4.99 a kilo. Aussie discount meats, where prices are born and raised elsewhere.
It only happens once a year. The 40 Winks annual clearance sale. Save on top brand bedding. Save on bedroom furniture. Save on sofa beds. Save on quality Manchester at 40 Winks. Save on kid suites. Save on Australia's biggest range. Save on Australia's biggest brands at 40 Winks. Everything in store is being reduced. Everything. It's the sale you've been waiting for. It only happens once a year. The 40 Winks annual clearance. Everything reduced.
CSI Sundays back to back.
2 for 2.
2 episodes back to back. CSI Sunday, 8:30.
Mornings from Vienna. And look
Which food has the most kilojoules? A jam donut, a croissant, a slice of cheesecake, or toast and jam? Test your diet IQ. The Great Weight Debate, tonight 8:30 on Win.
Right now at Island Optical, pay for your lenses and you won't pay for your frames. That's right, choose from a huge range of last season's fashion frames. Pay for your lenses and your frames are free. Offer available for a limited time at Island Optical, Hobart and Launceston.
See South Australia's brilliant blend of holiday packages. Consider this 6-day highlights of South Australia, including accommodation and great sightseeing with the famous Barossa Valley, Hahndorf, Victor Harbour and Murray River. All this from just $690 per person. Or maybe discover Kangaroo Island and cruise the River Murray. Or why not experience the legendary Ghan all the way from Adelaide to Darwin with brilliant blend rail and Murray packages starting at just $1,790. Phone 1800 677 683 for a brochure.
If your area is new to broadband internet, you may be eligible for an Australian government subsidised offer from Westnet. Call now and you could get free connection, 6 months half price, and now a free broadband modem with wireless feature, saving you over $400. Plus ask how Westnet's broadband and phone bundling could save you even more. This offer can't last. To find out if you're eligible, call Westnet on 13 19 60.
Enjoy the tulips and experience Wynyard.
2 great locations, 1 great policy, save a buck. Crammed with bargains and bric-a-brac, there's something for everyone. Be sure to call in Goldie Street Wynyard.
The Table Cape Tulip Farm. Experience the beauty, breathe the fresh air and marvel at the spectacular colours. Open September 30th to October 20th.
Victory Blinds annual catalogue sale is on now, with huge savings on Australia's biggest range of curtains and blinds.
131399.
The Country Club Tasmania NTFL Folks Draft Final Series gets down to the nitty-gritty this Saturday at Latrobe, where the Devonport Magpies take on the Northern Bombers in the preliminary final. It's do or die. For the winner, it's the grand final. For the loser, it's the end of the road.
Remember, for a limited time, at Island Optical, pay for your lenses and you won't pay for your frames. Hundreds of last season's fashion frames to choose from, free with the cost of lenses. Pay for your lenses only at Island Optical, Hobart and Launceston.
With more questions, more cash, and more prizes than ever before, Temptation is Australia's #1 quiz show. Temptation, weeknights at 7 on Win Television.
Scenic Tours and Mornings are giving you the chance to win the ultimate 21-day holiday in Uri.
Sexy. Stunning. Twins. Join the search for the world's most beautiful identical twins. Body Doubles premieres tonight.
It's Bonniewell Blind's sensational stock take sale with great savings on verticals, aluminium Venetians, duets, sunscreens and more. Sensational stock take savings at Bonniewell Blinds, serving Tasmania for over 35 years.
Enjoy the tulips and experience Wynyard.
AJ's Bikes and More. Pocket and dirt bikes, helmets and clothing, mobility scooters. We've got something for everyone. Gift ideas? You'll be surprised what you'll find at AJ's Bikes and More.
Dixon's Pharmacy. Gifts, home health, baby products, general health. At Dixon's Pharmacy, our friendly staff are here to help you. And now, stockists of Dr. Lewin's private formula.
Yes, it's Pigeons for the best price cooking packages. The Chef Budget Kitchen Package $9.99, the Chef Package $14.79, the Technica Stainless Steel Package $15.99 and the Westinghouse Kitchen Package $18.69. Pigeons, where you'll always save more on kitchen packages.
Allphones, great deals, friendly service, all the time, all over Australia.
Do you want the stunning Motor Razr V3i Maroon with 1.2 megapixel camera, MP3 player, expandable memory and Bluetooth? Get the Motor Razr V3i Maroon for $0 up front on Virgin Mobile's Phone on Us 20 plan. $20 per month over 24 months and we'll pay off your phone while you stay connected to Virgin Mobile. Call 138,000 for an Allphones store near you.
Allphones, we'll keep you talking.
Everybody loves Bert.
I thought I was seeing things. Stand up, girls. That's me on each of their bodies. They brought one in for me. Don't say I can't be bought.
Bert's ready to roar. Weeknights on Family Feud.
One of the most popular attractions.
Ready for the Judgment Day. A desperate housewife's $1 million addiction to the pokies.
You can lose up to $12,000 an hour.
Think it couldn't happen to you? Neither did she.
They have control over you.
Plus, how to make your child smarter at any age.
That use it or lose it time.
A current affair tonight.
Are you free, Mr. Granger? Yes, I'm free.
Attention shoppers. Infrequent sales. Frequent confusion.
Just because I let you take my corsets down once doesn't mean...
Controversies and hilarious rivalries.
Are you suggesting, Mr. Granger, that I should remove my underwear and put perfume there instead?
Are all in a day's work as the ladies' intimate apparel and the gentlemen's ready-made departments try to get along.
This thing must be stamped on right now.
Time Life presents the classic BBC comedy Are You Being Served? In one great ready-to-wear collection on DVD and video. Laugh at the hilarious antics of Mr. Humphreys.
I am free, aren't I, Mr. Luke? Oh, yes, you're free.
Mrs. Slocum.
There's my pussy to consider.
Captain Peacock. Mr. Granger.
I think those will ride up with wear, sir.
Miss Brahms. And Mr. Lucas. Start your collection now by calling 1300 360 377 to order your first Are You Being Served DVD or video featuring the pilot plus 2 more classic episodes. Pay by credit card and you'll also receive another 3 hilarious episodes free.
Is that you, Captain Peacock?
But that's not all. Call within the next 10 minutes and we'll cut $10 off the price. Pay by credit card and you'll also receive a bonus DVD or video absolutely free. That's 2 DVDs or videos for only $19.95. Then preview other classic episodes in the Are You Being Served collection. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime. Relive those classic moments that made British comedy history.
This is sexy.
Call 1300 360 377 within the next 10 minutes to start your Are You Being Served collection for only $19.95. Pay by credit card and receive a bonus DVD or video free. That's almost $60 value for only $19.95. So call now.
Enjoy the tulips and experience Wynyard.
Vincent Industries, promoting, exporting and supplying a recycling, waste management and cleaning cloth service to the Northwest Coast, proudly providing quality supported employment to people with disabilities. Vincent Industries, Wynyard.
Leisureville Holiday Centre. Relax and enjoy the indoor pool and spa. Choose to stay in a spacious villa unit or deluxe cabin. Leisureville, where your leisure is our pleasure.
If your area is new to broadband internet, you may be eligible for an Australian government subsidised offer from Westnet. Call now and you could get free connection, 6 months half price, and now a free broadband modem with wireless feature, saving you over $400. Plus ask how Westnet's broadband and phone bundling could save you even more. This offer can't last. To find out if you're eligible, call Westnet on 13 19 60.
Win News, weeknights at 6. Committed to news.
Woo! Woo-hoo. Hey, watch out, people. You gotta love this.
When the FBI needs an undercover agent,
It's the Miss United States pageant.
there's only one woman they've got for the job.
Do you have an agent in mind? Sorry.
Meet this year's most unlikely Miss USA contestant.
I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved and I'm armed. Don't mess with me.
Sandra Bullock is Miss Congeniality, 8:30 Friday.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Gary Mack is Johnny Cash. I Walk the Line, a tribute to Johnny Cash.
I'll give you a close watch on this heart of mine.
Sandy Anderson is special guest tribute Dolly Parton.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by.
Tickets now on sale. Book today.
Use your mind.
Enjoy the tulips and experience Wynyard.
Dixon's Pharmacy. Gifts, home health, baby products, general health. At Dixon's Pharmacy, our friendly staff are here to help you. And now, stockists of Dr. Lewin's private formula.
Newman's Furniture Warehouse. Stylish interior furnishings for your home. For more in bedding, furniture and floor covering, call into Newman's. 34 years in one location. Goldie Street, Wynyard.
New Norfolk in the Derwent Valley invites you to enjoy its history and natural beauty. New Norfolk offers a huge range of goods and services and also investment opportunities for those seeking to relocate. The Derwent Valley's growth is set to continue and is a popular tourist destination. See New Norfolk and the Derwent Valley for yourself. Take a break, relax and unwind in beautiful surroundings and friendly atmosphere. Make your next shopping day a visit to New Norfolk in the Derwent Valley.
Go Dive, your ticket to adventure. If you're into any kind of water sport, then we have the shoe to fit you. White-soled shoes for yachting enthusiasts, pool shoes for water aerobics. Be comfortable in the pool. Kayaking and windsurfing boots to keep your feet warm. Safety slip-on shoe for those concerned about sharp objects penetrating their feet and spoiling a good holiday. Come in and see our super cheap reef walkers. Now $16.95, save a massive $10. Go Dive, your ticket to adventure.
Mozart is one of Austria's most
It's mother versus mother-in-law. Competing to control every decision of their kid's wedding. Oh my goodness. Mothers in War premieres 7:30 tonight on Win.
Right now at Island Optical, pay for your lenses and you won't pay for your frames. That's right, choose from a huge range of last season's fashion frames. Pay for your lenses and your frames are free. Offer available for a limited time at Island Optical, Hobart and Launceston.
This is Maggie Norton. Well, it could be Maggie, as long as she finds the energy to go to that dinner party next Friday. That's where she'll meet Antonio, the love of her life. Fortunately for Maggie, Noble Rise will give her just the vitality she needs. It's made with the goodness of whole grains to help her rise to the occasion.
Enjoy the tulips and experience Wynyard.
Leisureville Holiday Centre. Relax and enjoy the indoor pool and spa. Choose to stay in a spacious villa unit or deluxe cabin. Leisureville, where your leisure is our pleasure.
Wynyard Farmers Market on every second and fourth Saturday at the Wynyard Showgrounds from 8:30 a.m. until 12 noon. An alternative way to shop where fresh means fresh.
New Norfolk in the Derwent Valley invites you to enjoy its history and natural beauty. New Norfolk offers a huge range of goods and services and also investment opportunities for those seeking to relocate. The Derwent Valley's growth is set to continue and is a popular tourist destination. See New Norfolk and the Derwent Valley for yourself. Take a break, relax and unwind in beautiful surroundings and friendly atmosphere. Make your next shopping day a visit to New Norfolk in the Derwent Valley.
Have we got a deal for you this month at Decorama? Timber Venetians half price. 25% off discontinued ready-made curtains. Walk-out ready-made curtains, all sizes, just $99 a pair. And don't forget, ready-made Timber Venetians half price. It's on now, only at Decorama.
The new improved Synovus Once Daily Women's Multi for busy women. Now with 27 essential vitamins and minerals, including double the iron and vitamin B3 for energy. Synovus Once Daily Women's Multi. Does your current multi offer you this much?
Remember, for a limited time, at Island Optical, pay for your lenses and you won't pay for your frames. Hundreds of last season's fashion frames to choose from, free with the cost of lenses. Pay for your lenses only at Island Optical, Hobart and Launceston.
America's hottest new attraction.
Impressive.
Getaway Thursday.
Sinis.
Which dish has more fat? A chicken laksa, 2 chicken fillet burgers, a hamburger with cheese, or a lean beef lasagna? Test your diet IQ. The Great Weight Debate, tonight on Win.
Symphony No. 9 is one of Beethoven's most famous pieces. But did you know he composed it after he lost his hearing? Or that Mozart was only 5 when he composed his first piece? IMP are proud to present The Classic Composers, a unique CD and book series that brings your favourite classical pieces to life, combined with fascinating facts about the composers and their works. This is music you never grow tired of, from the world's best-loved composers. Bach's Toccata, Grieg's Peer Gynt, Vivaldi's Four Seasons. The Classic Composers is not available in stores. Start with Mozart Musical Masterpieces CD and book for the special price of $12.99 and will also include Tchaikovsky absolutely free. Call now and pay by credit card and you'll also receive a personal CD player for free. That's 2 CDs and books plus your own CD player, all for just $12.99. Every CD book is beautifully illustrated and devoted entirely to a single composer, with an easy-to-follow listener's guide. Enjoy the music of Mozart and Tchaikovsky, then audition other famous composers. And because it's from IMP, there's no minimum to buy, and your satisfaction is guaranteed. Start with 2 CDs, Mozart and Tchaikovsky, at the special price of just $12.99. Pay by credit card and we'll also include your own personal CD player and headphones absolutely free. That's over $100 of value for just $12.99. Take advantage of this exclusive offer and have the world's best-loved music delivered directly to your door. Call the number on your screen or visit imptv.com.au and order now.
It's spring, and Terry from Roberts says it's the perfect time to tackle weeds and fertilise the garden.
Get moving.
Premium home lawn seed in handy 2.5 kilo bags, $19.95. Yates Weed and Feed, $8.95. Dynamic Lifter Plant Food, $13.95. 10 kilo bags of Blood and Bone, $11.95. And Blitzum Snail and Slug Killer, $2.25. From the paddock to the backyard, Roberts is leading the way.
Time, baby.
Go Dive, your ticket to adventure. If you're into any kind of water sport, then we have the shoe to fit you. White-soled shoes for yachting enthusiasts, pool shoes for water aerobics, be comfortable in the pool. Kayaking and windsurfing boots to keep your feet warm. Safety slip-on shoe for those concerned about sharp objects penetrating their feet and spoiling a good holiday. Come in and see our super cheap reef walkers, now $16.95, save a massive $10. Go Dive, your ticket to adventure.
How's the ladies' man?
Are you crazy?
Insane.
Gone nuts.
I might as well be committed.
No, not that committed. This committed.
I think she might be the one.
A double all-new 2.5 Men. Thursday, 8:30 on Win.
They opened the show on a perfect note.
Good morning. America's Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice has thanked Syria for repelling a terrorist attack on the US Embassy in Damascus. Australia's High Commissioner to the Solomons, Patrick Cole, is expected to return home within days after being expelled from the Pacific nation. The Wallabies' Matt Rogers set to announce he's quitting rugby union and returning to league. And all-rounder Andrew Freddie Flintoff chosen to captain England during this summer's Ashes series. All the details of those stories at 11.
Harvey Nolan offers you no deposit, no interest until 2010. That's 40 months to pay off your new computer equipment or notebook, mobile technology, digital camera or hot new gaming system. No deposit, no interest until 2010. Limited time only, now at Harvey Norman.
Rush into the Australian Weaving Mill's massive warehouse sale to grab yourself a bargain. Drastic reductions on a huge range of commercial and regular towels, sheet sets, quilt covers and much more. Australian Weaving Mill's massive warehouse sale. Find us in Tasman Street, Devonport.
It's a Sports Arena's big September stock clear out. Kids shoes to clear under $50. Masses of winter clothing half price. Board shorts to clear $20. Racks of clothing to clear $10 an item. Unbelievable. Assorted athletics and little athletic shoes to clear half price. Heaps of cones, casuals and fluffies to clear at half price. Columbia shoes, out they go, $99. Track pants galore, $29.95. Check out the new lawn bowls gear. Mini soccer balls to clear $5. And heaps more. Get in now at the Sports Arena's big clear out. Open 7 days next door to Kmart.
Wicked.
$100, $100 rug day Thursday. Silverdome Prospect, come on, get here.
$100 wool, $100 family, $100 super thick, $100 sofa, $100 classic, $100 flat weave. Get the picture? Tons of rugs at $100. $100 classics, $100 super thick, $100 family, $100 flat weave, $100 sofa, $100 wool.
Tons of sizes, colours and designs. The $100 rug day Thursday. Silverdome Prospect, 10 till 6. You won't want to miss this.
Trying to find that special item this week? It pays to shop at your local IGA supermarket. Purex toilet tissue 12-pack $4.99. Smith's potato chips 200 gram $1.99. Coca-Cola soft drink 6-pack $3.99. Shop with someone you know this week. IGA, your town, your store.
Harvey Norman offers you no deposit, no interest until 2010. That's 40 months to pay off your new computer equipment or notebook, mobile technology, digital camera or hot new gaming system. No deposit, no interest until 2010. Limited time only, now at Harvey Norman.
Go!
Sexy. Stunning. Twins. Tonight, join the search for the world's most beautiful identical twins.
It's going to be really tough on that catwalk.
And follow the journey of our very own Aussie twins.
All the other girls are so beautiful.
Double the catwalk. Double the glamour. Body Doubles follows the great weight debate. 10 o'clock tonight on Win.
I'm looking forward to that. Hey, we look forward to your company 9 a.m. See you then.
The finals are on and the footy show's getting down to serious business.
Man boots. Hey, look at that stuff. It's going well.
The Footy Show, Thursday, 9:30.
4:30 weekdays. Fresh is at the all-new time with a book full of recipes that will get you into the kitchen. Fresh.
And simple, named after our director.
New time, 4:30 weekdays on Win. Tonight, it's the premiere special, Mothers in War. That's followed by the Great Weight Debate.
Syrian forces repel a terrorist attack on the US Embassy in Damascus. The government facing another showdown in the Senate over its reforms to media ownership laws. Wallaby Matt Rogers announces he's switching back to rugby league.
Well, they got to get on with
and St Kilda coach Grant Thomas farewells his players after being given his marching orders.
National 9 News with Georgie Gardner.
Good morning. After months of rising tension and bad blood between America and Syria, the United States has been forced to thank the Middle Eastern nation for foiling an attack on the US Embassy in Damascus. Syrian agents shot dead 3 Islamic militants who had tried to detonate a car bomb.
Syrian security personnel reacted quickly when the attack began. 4 men opened fire while shouting religious slogans. 3 were killed, another was injured and captured. Here, the detonators attached to gas bottles which were intended as crude but deadly bombs. They failed to explode. 1 Syrian officer was killed. Several others and a number of other people in the area were injured. None of them were American.
I do think that the Syrians reacted to this attack in a way that helped to secure our people, and we very much appreciate that.
Relations between Washington and Damascus have been particularly frosty since last year. Anti-American feeling in Syria has worsened because of perceived support for Israel during the recent conflict in Lebanon. Syrian authorities have declared this latest incident a terrorist attack. The country's foreign minister says an investigation is underway and it's expected the captured bomber will be able to provide information. No one's yet claimed responsibility for the attack, but blame is already being levelled at an Al-Qaeda splinter group. James Talia, National 9 News.
A diplomatic storm is brewing between Australia and the Solomon Islands after our High Commissioner Patrick Cole was expelled over alleged interference in the troubled nation's political affairs. Foreign Minister Alexander Downer has condemned the decision.
It's an extraordinary and frankly rather outrageous thing to do to our High Commissioner.
Mr Cole is expected to leave the Solomons within days. He's accused of talking too much to the opposition and expressing his concern about a commission of inquiry into the Honiara riots last April. Communications Minister Helen Coonan has moved to try and head off another embarrassing legislative defeat for the Howard government. The minister has held talks with Family First Senator Steve Fielding as the government deals with internal opposition to its media ownership reforms.
For the Howard government, a familiar and frustrating sight. Queensland National Barnaby Joyce at the Senate door, clobbering colleagues for refusing to question government legislation.
I challenge other people to say, well, if you're going to vote for it, you must know everything that's in it, and I bet you they don't.
This time, the Maverick Senator and National colleague Fiona Nash have refused to rule out crossing the floor and voting against the government's media reforms, due before the Senate tomorrow. Though the changes will go before a Senate inquiry, giving the Communications Minister 3 weeks to win over the key votes.
The additional things that are being sought by the National Party and some Liberal colleagues, because it's not just confined to the National Party, are certainly not insurmountable.
Most worrying for the Nationals are the planned changes to media ownership restrictions, which they fear will concentrate regional media in fewer hands and allow owners to cut services.
I'm not overjoyed with the prospect of it. I've got to understand it a bit more.
And the Minister is clearly not yet sure she can calm the Nationals before next month's crucial Senate vote. Last night, she met with Family First Senator Stephen Fielding in the hope of winning his vote as insurance against one of the government senators crossing the floor.
There was a meeting last night, and I've got further meetings with lots of people coming up, and we're still to make up our mind on the issue.
You can't have a position on something before you've properly seen the legislation and reviewed it. Otherwise, the Senate inquiry just turns into a form of modern art. It's absolutely ridiculous. Everybody comes down knowing that no one's going to change their mind.
Tim Lester, National 9 News.
A $400 million contract for an Australian company to produce radar and electronic sensors for the Royal Australian Air Force's fleet of F-18 Hornet fighter jets is expected to be scrapped. Engineers are reportedly unable to install the crucial equipment, which is meant to allow pilots to detect enemy missiles. Hundreds of jobs are now reportedly under threat at BAE Systems, the Adelaide company which won the contract. Australia's rugby union community is in shock this morning with news that big-name recruit Matt Rogers is returning to rugby league. He'll play with the NRL's new franchise, the Gold Coast Titans, when his current rugby union contract expires at the end of next season. The announcement has just been made at Jupiter's Casino on the Gold Coast, from where Matt Rogers joins us now. Morning to you, Matt. Just tell us what prompted you to switch codes again.
Just a fresh start, I guess, an opportunity to start afresh with a new team. And, I've always loved league, always followed it. And when I'm given the opportunity, something just clicked inside me and it was what I wanted to do.
Had you been thinking about it for a while?
No, not really. No, it was, the opportunity was afforded to me, and, it was sort of an opportunity that I thought was too good to pass up.
Well, I imagine any team would have been glad to give you a run. Why the Gold Coast Titans?
I've got a lot of ties to the Gold Coast. I sort of spent most of my formative years here from the ages of 11 to 17, so I've got a lot of family here as well, so it was sort of, like I said, too good an opportunity to pass up and to come back to, I had some great years here, some of the best years of my life, I feel, and I look forward to getting back and reliving a few of those.
So personal reasons more than anything?
Yeah, there was a lot of personal reasons that came with the decision, but you know, look, I've got to come up here and play football. I'm not coming up here for a holiday, so still got a bit of unfinished business with rugby, and hopefully we can get that right next year, and then I'll come up in 2008.
All right, well, speaking of that, do you think your decision to go back to league will affect your chances of playing in next year's Rugby Union World Cup?
No, I've spoken to the coaches, and you know, they picked the sides, and you know, they've you know, patted me on the back and said, "You look, we'll pick the best players, and you know, if you're in there, you'll be in the squad." So, look, I've got no doubt that they'll do that. You know, I get on really well with all my coaches, and I've got no doubt that you know, given the form, if I play well enough, I'll be there.
Matt, I guess there will be some rugby fans who might see this as a betrayal. What would you say to them?
You know, there's always this rivalry between league and union. I mean, you know, if I was playing league or union tomorrow, it wouldn't bother me. I mean, I've always been like that. I played union at school. I played league when I finished school. You know, came back to union. I mean, I just hope people can enjoy watching me play regardless of what code it is.
All right, well, we wish you well, and thank you very much for talking to us this morning.
No worries, thanks a lot.
Coming up in the morning news, Apple announces an online movie store for its iPods. And a delicate spacewalk at the International Space Station.
A desperate housewife's $1 million addiction to the pokies.
You can lose up to $12,000 an hour.
Think it couldn't happen to you? Neither did she.
They have control over you.
Plus, how to make your child smarter at any age.
It's that use it or lose it time.
A current affair tonight.
Roll into Subway restaurants today after 4 p.m. and grab one of our double dinner deals. That's 2 regular Subway 6-inch subs on freshly baked bread with your choice of salads, 2 medium soft drinks and 2 cookies for only $9.95. Subway, eat fresh.
Enhance your mind, body, spirit. Week by week, get everything you need, plus this unique collection box with issue 1. Mind, Body, Spirit. Out now for just $2.95.
It's Bonniewell Blind's sensational stock take sale with great savings on verticals, aluminium Venetians, duets, sunscreens and more. Sensational stock take savings at Bonniewell Blinds, serving Tasmania for over 35 years.
If you want to get fit, then get into JBC Sports Power. With all the latest treadmills and exercise equipment, getting fit couldn't be any easier than with JBC Sports Power. Locally owned and operated on the corner of St John and Patterson Streets.
Take a look at this. Discover the beauty of Tasmania with 3 nights from $345. Includes car hire and accommodation. And this deal won't last. Enjoy 8 nights in Bali for the price of 6 from $298. Includes accommodation, breakfast and transfers. Isn't it great? Book an APT New Zealand tour of 18 days or more and save $750 per couple. So call us now.
Travel with the travel professionals.
Are you ready for this? The 2006 B&E Under-14 National Boys Club Basketball Championships are being held right here in Tasmania. The championships will be held from the 18th to the 23rd of September and will attract 200 of the best junior basketballers in the country. Support our local stars as they battle it out with teams from all over Australia in this heated competition. Games will be held at Alveston and Penguin Stadiums. Don't miss this major event. For more information, contact us or visit the website.
America's hottest new attraction.
This is impressive.
And the crazy Kiwis will teach you to fly in 30 minutes. It is awesome. Getaway Thursday.
At least 7 people, including 5 children, have been killed by a bomb blast in Turkey. The explosion ripped through a street in a city in the country's southeast. Around 14 people were injured. It's the latest in a string of bomb attacks in Turkish resort towns. No one has claimed responsibility for this latest attack, although the violence is often blamed on Turkish separatists. New research has suggested that the popular anti-inflammatory drug Voltaren could increase the risk of stroke or heart attack by a staggering 40%. Published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, the study concludes that the active ingredient in Voltaren, known as diclofenac, has serious safety concerns. Voltaren is available in Australia both on prescription and over-the-counter and is one of the top 50 drugs subsidised by the Federal Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme. It's now under review by the Therapeutic Goods Administration. And there are new findings this morning about how best to treat one of the most common illnesses in children, ear infections. The study in the Journal of the American Medical Association suggests a much more simple, safer alternative to antibiotics.
He's not old enough to talk, but the message is loud and clear. He is in pain. And for many kids, that means an ear infection. You can see why. This is a healthy middle ear. With infection, it becomes red and swollen. The standard treatment is antibiotics, but usually it's unnecessary.
About 75 to 80% of kids who have ear infections will get better without antibiotic treatment.
In the study out tonight, parents of children with ear infections were given a prescription for antibiotics. Half were told to get the medication right away. The other half were told to wait 2 days.
The wait-and-see approach is definitely reasonable. In Denmark and other parts of Europe, for many years, people have not been giving antibiotics at all.
Researchers found children who waited recovered at the same rate as those who started on the antibiotics. And with the wait-and-see approach, there was no increase in fevers, ear pain, or subsequent visits to the doctor. To help with a child's fever and pain, parents were given over-the-counter ibuprofen and eardrops. With this approach, if a child does not recover in a couple of days, parents still have the option of filling the prescription and giving the child the antibiotic.
Now to finance news, and the price of oil has slipped further. With more, we're joined by Joanna Townsend. And Jo, this can't be good for the share market.
No, exactly right, Georgie. The Australian share market took a battering yesterday, and with oil prices falling for the 7th session in a row at 6-month lows, some are beginning to wonder if this is the beginning of the end for the commodities boom. Market leaders Rio Tinto and BHP have picked up slightly this morning after finishing down almost 5% each yesterday, but both BHP and Rio Tinto shares fell another 0.25% in London trading overnight. The only good news is the price of petrol falling away to under $1.20 in most capital cities this morning. This comes as the Westpac Consumer Sentiment Index rose by more than 12% this month, with households admitting they're more concerned about the price of petrol than rising interest rates. One retailer particularly sensitive to fuel prices is retailer Harvey Norman. And joining me now is Juliana Roadley from ComSec. Juliana, what's happening with Harvey Norman at the moment? Are we in a trading halt with those shares?
We are. We're just waiting for their numbers to come across the screen. Now, before this trading halt occurred, we did know the numbers, well, it was up by around 2%. Now, we know they've had some strong sales from their partner Rebel Sport because of the World Cup sales. We know that plasma technology and LCD screens have been known to boost their sales over the last few months, and we do expect them to boost this result. But at the moment, we're still waiting on more news.
Those should be out in the next couple of minutes. And Just Group also has strong results.
Yeah, they've just come out at the moment. We've seen that the Just Group share price has tumbled by 2.5% after this result. Now, they did record a net profit increase of around 24.6%, Joanna, coming in at $57.2 million, really boosted by strong results from their casual wear and their women's lines, such as Dottie and Just Jeans. But unfortunately, it's not good enough for shareholders, selling out as soon as they can.
Thanks, Juliana. Interesting days for retail. In other news, export earnings from Australia's minerals and energy sector increased by 32% to a record $90 billion last year. On to some interesting international finance news now, and in a move designed to keep market share in an incredibly competitive new industry, Apple iPod has announced Movies on the Move, just in time for the Christmas rush.
What do George Bush, Gordon Brown and the Pope have in common? It's not what you think. They're all self-confessed iPod lovers. Proof perhaps that no one can resist the charms of this gadget? Or a sign that the iPod is losing its cool?
We're going to be adding more every week and every month.
Cue Steve Jobs. The Apple chief executive is convinced full-length movies will recharge the iPod's falling sales.
Here they come. Movies are going to be available on the iTunes Store the same day as they are released on DVD.
Apple is number one for digital music downloads. It sold 1.5 billion tracks through iTunes, its online music store. Now that top spot is under threat from the likes of eMusic. From this week, music fans can buy songs for less from the site and download them to any MP3 player, including an iPod. The website Spiral Frog is getting ready to offer listeners free music downloads if they can tolerate the ads. And then there's Napster. Remember them? The music service will try to entice new subscribers with the offer of a free MP3 player, much like the free handsets offered by mobile phone companies. The crucial Christmas season is coming, and the iPod could do with a rebirth.
Let's turn to the share market numbers now, and the All Ordinaries have recovered 30 in early trade. That gold price is at $582 US an ounce, weaker again, while oil is right now hovering at about $63.77 US a barrel. And in currency, one Australian dollar will buy 75.09 US cents. And that's all in a busy morning in finance. Back to you, Georgie.
Thank you very much, Jo. Well, in one giant step for women, a female astronaut has begun installing 2 new solar panels on the International Space Station. Heidi Stefanishen-Piper worked with another spacewalking electrician to power up the $500 million panels during the 6-hour mission. She's one of only 6 women to have participated in a spacewalk. The task was deemed a success by flight controllers at Mission Control in Houston, despite a bolt being dropped and sent into space. Well, Britney Spears is the proud mother of another baby boy. The 24-year-old singer is said to have given birth overnight by caesarean section in a Los Angeles hospital. It's Britney's second son to husband Kevin Federline, and she's on record as saying 2 is enough. Coming up in the morning news, St Kilda coach Grant Thomas farewells his players, Chris Latham wins Rugby Union's Player of the Year, and Ricky Ponting fined his match fee for dissent in the one-day game against the West Indies.
It's mother versus mother-in-law. Competing to control every decision of their kid's wedding.
Oh my goodness.
Mothers in War premieres 7:30 tonight on Win.
If your area is new to broadband internet, you may be eligible for an Australian government subsidised offer from Westnet. Call now and you could get free connection, 6 months half price, and now a free broadband modem with wireless feature, saving you over $400. Plus, ask how Westnet's broadband and phone bundling could save you even more. This offer can't last. To find out if you're eligible, call Westnet on 13 19 60.
Enhance your mind, body, spirit. Week by week, get everything you need, plus this unique collection box with issue 1. Mind, Body, Spirit. Out now for just $2.95.
The Magic Slicer is back at Chicken Feed. This 6-piece set slices, grates and shreds fruit and vegetables with the greatest of ease. The Magic Slicer is only $9.99. You get 3 stainless steel blades that give your meals a gourmet finish and save time too. The food holder makes your job safe and easy, and cleaning up is a breeze. You'll never want to slice, shred or grate with anything else. Get your Magic Food Slicer for only $9.99 in all Chicken Feed stores now.
At A&K Winnebago, they have a huge range of motorhomes, all at mainland prices starting from $69,000. Winnebago motorhomes are built from one-piece wall construction with interlocking channels and galvanized underfloor protection, which makes Winnebago exceptionally strong and will last the test of time. So ask yourself, why settle for anything less? Don't wait till it's too late. Go in today and see Alan and Kate and start living. And remember, if you find a better price on the mainland, we'll beat it. A&K Winnebago, still number 1 in motorhomes.
So soft, so soft, soft.
With its unique airweave texture, Kleenex Cottonelle has all the superior cushiony softness you've come to love.
It's not if, but when. We live on an island. A severe storm can happen at any time. The SES is prepared. Are you? There are simple procedures to follow to be storm safe. Pay attention to weather forecasts and act if a severe storm warning is issued. Remember, it's not if, but when. Will you be prepared? Contact the SES for storm safe guidelines. The finals are on and the footy show's getting down to serious business.
Man boots. Hey, look at that stuff. It's going well.
The Footy Show, Thursday, 9:30.
In AFL, the fallout continues from the shock sacking of St Kilda coach Grant Thomas. Players gathered at the club this morning to farewell Thomas, who was given his marching orders late yesterday after more than 5 years at the helm. The Nine Network's Christine Ahern is at St Kilda headquarters in Melbourne and joins us now. Christine, how's the mood among the players?
Well, Georgie, good morning. The players this morning all seemed a little stunned still. It seems no one saw this coming, including the man himself, Grant Thomas. Yesterday morning, he said he still believed he would be the coach of the St Kilda Football Club next season. That was before a board meeting, which he was summoned to yesterday and told that his services were no longer required. Shocked players gathered at Grant Thomas's house yesterday, but they were back here this morning to hear from club officials, but also to hear from the man himself, to hear from Grant Thomas and to listen to what he had to say.
I thought Tomo's been doing a pretty good job and didn't see it coming, but not overly surprised. Got a habit of second coaches who get us to the final, so that's footy.
What's been the response from players?
No predictions at this stage.
Will
to see how
the
it
former
unfolds.
coach be meeting with the players today?
You'll be chatting with him, yeah.
How have players accepted it?
I'll have to talk to you a bit later. Thank you.
St Kilda President Rod Butters there. Yesterday he said the club needed to move in a new direction. That direction did not include Grant Thomas. Thomas, as I say, he was only at the club for a brief time this morning and he wasn't saying too much when he emerged from that meeting with players.
What was their reaction?
Well, they've got to get on with the job. That's simple.
Was that your message to them?
It's not about me, it's about St Kilda. It's most important thing.
What are you up to today, Grant?
Spending time with the family.
Is that it for all you group?
To see you.
Grant Thomas there. Yesterday he said he felt gutted. He didn't agree with the decision. He didn't believe in it. He still thought he was the best man for the job, but said he would live with it and it was time now for players to move on. Of course, the hunt is now on for a new coach. The club says it will not be rushed into making a decision, but already it's emerged that the club has already sounded out a few prospective candidates, including Swans assistant coach John Longmire. Embattled Carlton coach Dennis Pagan, his name has also been thrown into the mix. But in a dramatic development, Darren Creswell, former Brisbane assistant coach who quit last week to move to Victoria to pursue greater opportunities, well, he is reportedly being investigated for an alleged sexual assault on the weekend. So that certainly is a dramatic development in what has been a dramatic 24 hours here at Moorabbin. Back to you, Georgie.
Yeah, plenty of drama off the field, Christine Ahern. Thank you very much. In the NRL, Newcastle's Danny Buderus will front the judiciary tonight, hoping to reduce the grading of a dangerous throw charge. If the Knights hooker loses, he'll be out for 6 weeks. But if he can convince the panel to downgrade the charge, he'll only miss the match against Brisbane on Saturday night. Well, as we heard earlier, Wallaby Matt Rogers has decided to return to rugby league after next season. But last night it was Chris Latham making the headlines, being named Australian Rugby Player of the Year. Latham is the first back to win the John Eales medal, and he did so emphatically, recording more than double the votes earned by runner-up Nathan Sharp.
I've certainly got some more goals that I want to achieve, and with that, I've got to keep improving, so hopefully that'll keep going.
Latham will play his third World Cup with the Wallabies next year. Ricky Ponting has been fined his entire match fee for disputing an umpiring decision during Australia's one-day win over the West Indies in Malaysia. Ponting and Michael Clarke scored half centuries before the bowlers made sure of the win.
There's a momentum shift.
Ponting lost his patience in the 33rd over when Watson's ball was called a wide, and the captain couldn't believe what he was hearing.
With that late decision for calling it wide.
It took the shine off a remarkable win by Australia, which saw Ponting score 54 runs. Michael Clarke also cashed in, hitting 81 as Australia set a target of 279. Glenn McGrath bowled 4 wides in his first over back, but the West Indies made a blistering start as Chanderpaul...
Well, he's given it back. That's another 6.
And Chris Gale belted the bowlers. But the opener's demise triggered a collapse that might have registered on the Richter scale. Lara went cheaply, and it was bravo for McGrath, who got his first wicket for 7 months.
That's in the air, is it caught? It certainly is.
Shane Watson aimed at the stumps and was on a hat-trick, and even though that didn't eventuate, the West Indies lost their last 9 wickets for just 29 runs.
It doesn't matter what position they're in, they're going to come fighting till the end.
and they show that quality today.
Of course, a greater battle looms for Australia, and overnight England named Andrew Flintoff as captain for the Ashes series.
Yeah, I did think that Strauss would get the nod, yeah. Obviously haven't gone that way. I don't know why. But we'll just have to wait and see what sort of job he does when he arrives in Australia.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions going around at this moment in time. I just want to probably get on the field now and get cracking.
Flintoff doesn't believe having to make team decisions will affect his batting or bowling duties. Bence Hammerley, National 9 News.
Still to come in the morning news, the latest weather.
Sexy. Stunning. Twins. Join the search for the world's most beautiful identical twins. Body Doubles premieres tonight.
Free and natural. It's the way you've always wanted to shower. 2 slim Solahart panels on your roof will do it. As the water circulates, the sun heats it naturally, so you get hot water free from the sun on tap every day. Luxurious hot water, which saves energy, saves water heating costs, and helps save the environment too. Free and natural. It's the way you've always wanted to shower. Call Solahart now.
Why study at AMC?
The facility is great at AMC, just like the towing tank here. They're world class, always being upgraded. Yeah, you can really tell that the lecturers care about your learning, much smaller class sizes than any normal university. The great thing about AMC is its graduate employment rates. They're so high that I'm pretty confident I'll get a job when I finish.
90% of our graduates get jobs. Don't miss the boat. Call AMC now, 1800 030 277.
Take a look at this. Discover the beauty of Tasmania with 3 nights from $345. Includes car hire and accommodation. And this deal won't last. Enjoy 8 nights in Bali for the price of 6 from $298. Includes accommodation, breakfast and transfers. Isn't it great? Book an APT New Zealand tour of 18 days or more and save $750 per couple. So call us now.
Travel with the travel professionals.
Nobody beats Aussie discount meats for value. Size of lamb $3.99 a kilo. Whole beef rumps $6.99 a kilo. Chicken drumsticks $1.99 a kilo. Barbecue sausages $4.99 a kilo. Aussie discount meats, where prices are born and raised elsewhere.
270,000 watts of light, 20 tons of state-of-the-art sound, 9 awesome musicians, 1 epic concert.
Unbelievable. It's just like seeing the real thing.
Live on stage, the Pink Floyd Experience, Saturday, November 4 at the Derwent Entertainment Centre and Sunday, November 5 at the Princess Theatre, Launceston. Book now.
Now here's a smart offer. With Solahart Smart Pay, you pay no interest ever. Just a 25% deposit and easy fortnightly or monthly payments spread over 2 years. Do the smart thing. Call your local Solahart expert now on 1300 2 Solar. Conditions apply.
130 journalists and camera operators delivering 360 news stories a day nationwide. Committed to news. Win News.
Before we go to the weather, we can tell you that details of Steve Irwin's public memorial service have just been announced. It's to be held next Wednesday at Australia Zoo, north of Brisbane, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The zoo will only be able to accommodate 5,500 people, so tickets will be sold through Ticketek. And the celebration of the crocodile hunter's life will be beamed live to the United States and to Asia. Now, a look at the weather around the country, and strong southeasterly winds along the Queensland coast are bringing showers. A high is keeping New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania mostly fine, while fresh northerly winds are generating above average temperatures in South Australia. A trough is triggering showers and isolated storms over inland Western Australia. So today, showers for Cairns and Brisbane. It'll be mostly fine in Sydney, tops of 20 degrees. Clear skies for Canberra and Melbourne. Late showers in Adelaide. Hobart, cloudy and 19. Fine for Perth and 22. Fine also in Darwin and Alice Springs. And that is the morning news for this Wednesday. We'll leave you with pictures of big wave surfing off the coast of Japan. I'm Georgie Gardner. Thanks for your company. Have a great day.
CSI Sunday is back to back.
2 for 2.
2 episodes back to back. CSI Sunday, 8:30.
Tonight, it's the premiere special, Mothers in War. That's followed by the Great Weight Debate.
This is a paid present.